Staff has worked very diligently because we are committed to making improvements and to finding solutions. When we talk about these issues, the issue that I brought up about the transient nature of a lot of the residents in North St. Louis County, that is a huge problem, and to deal with that is a solution to bringing the community together, to bringing law enforcement together. I just heard earlier people complain that law enforcement does not respect the community because they don't interact with the community. Well, if a law enforcement officer does not have an interaction with the community, if that resident only lives there for 6 months before he moves to a different community, it's really hard to build that relationship. We are focused on building those relationships, but we have to build stability in these young people's lives and these residents' lives so that we can also connect with them as a community.
I have a question.
Wait, the police chief is going to respond also, right?
Oh, okay, go ahead.
No, I don't intend to resign until I've seen some real progress here. The problem is that Ferguson is my community, and it doesn't cease to be my community if I quit and dump this problem into somebody else's lap. I've been working since I got here almost 5 years ago now to improve quality of life and policing in the city of Ferguson, and I intend to stay for a while to continue to do that.
See you next month.
Oh, yeah, my question is to Chief Jackson, and I'm being as reserved as I possibly can. Darren Wilson, this is my question. How long did you know Darren Wilson before he was a Ferguson officer?
I never met him before that.
Never met him before. I'm sorry, y'all.
Take your time.
But it's more so not a question. My fault, Andre. But I know Darren Wilson. Darren Wilson went to school with me. Darren Wilson grew up around black people. Darren Wilson has always been fucked up in the head. And I don't know how you interview, you become an officer, you go through whatever training it is and not realize how fucked up in the head Darren Wilson is. And just to be, let me describe fucked up in the head. I mean to the point where you've always had a problem with authority. You always had a problem with someone saying something back to you, whether it be white or black. Now this is something that I know personally.